Not Silas.
I'm so Ledson. I don't know. Look, I was up till 4 a.m. last night. It was fucking wild.
You're all good.
It's crazy. I saw you and my brain is like Ledson, but my mouth said Silas.
It's all good. It's no stress.
Yeah. That wasn't like a power move or something. You know what I mean?
No. It's fine. I get it. I really thought that there'd be a bigger turnout, honestly.
Yeah. I think a big part of that is
Saturday.
No, well, that's a bit of it, but there's another problem. People do not notice state announcements at all because they come in and they disappear. And in order to have people turn up, you kind of have to like poke parties.
Got you.
Yep. That's what I used to do back in the day. That's why I had a lot of turnouts.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little anxious.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just get nervous when there's big crowds.
Yep. Yeah, no, understandable.
I get paranoid that I'm gonna mess up something and spiral after that.
Yeah, well, I think I don't even know what I'm gonna be saying, to be honest.
I'm probably just gonna reinforce the things that I'm gonna bring to Blaine County more than anything. So I think I'm the only person speaking for Blaine County, so
Wait, today? Wait, where is everybody?
no one was available today, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's what Arcadia was saying.
Oh, no. Wait, Mumbles isn't coming?
Apparently not. That's Arcadia said he wasn't.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
Nino.
Hey, what's up? Hey.
You got a second?
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to let you know, obviously we're doing our little movie night thing today. You know, if you
what time?
Mention 7 p.m. If you happen to mention that while you're up here today, we'll be sure to let everyone know that you funded it very quickly and, you know, you support events like that around the city.
Yeah. That's okay. Absolutely. 7 p.m. Eastern today.
That's the one, baby.
Beautiful. All right, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna try to make myself available.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I hope people fucking show up for that. We'll see what happens.
I mean, listen, I can try to make some calls and note it to people, like as I go to my various meetings that never end.
I would appreciate that. That'd be great.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Grapeseed, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Easy.
Appreciate you, Nino.
Yep.
Appreciate you helping out with that.
Yeah, anytime. I'm really excited. Were there a lot of submitters?
Yeah, we got 3 movies and we got fucking 8 or more music videos. We probably won't get through all of them because people don't have that sort of attention span. But we'll probably get through at least the 3 main movies, which are like 20 minutes each.
I will try to put out a state announcement for it.
You're a goddamn legend,
Yep.
Nino. You're a goddamn legend.
100%. One other thing I think would be nice is if you can coalesce all that somewhere in a playlist or whatever, we can get that popped up somewhere as well.
Oh yeah, I can do that easy. No problem.
All right. Hell yeah.
All right, legend. Appreciate
Yep. Anytime. Head down to the debates. Up here by the observatory! Exclamation mark. Boom. Fuck. City Hall. Let me see. All right. There we go, brother. Boom, shakalaka. Let me get my shit open. What did I even do? What did I even do this month? What did we do in the last 3 months? FOIA legislation. Marshall Powers review. Contesting federal legislation. State legislation.
Did you email him?
Sorry, I was typing something. I'm gonna send it right now.
Okay.
Nikes. Hey, hey, Nick, to touch base on civilian air. If you're available tomorrow, I would do today, but my day is very packed. Mostly wanted to check in and see if perhaps we can focus on 2 people to get trained up to train others. Also see how things are looking on your end. I know you must be busy as well, which is understandable.
All right.
And
Hello,
well,
everyone, and
Nino.
welcome to the
All right.
mayoral debates for Los Santos and Blaine County. Thank you for all showing up. It seems today we have 3 candidates, so we're going to start and go ahead. Start with Mayor Chavez. Introduce
right.
yourself, explain your platform.
Yes.
And then we'll go from there.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nino Chavez, and I have been the mayor of Los Santos County. I am running for re-election with a continued focus on ensuring that our government agencies are properly funded. Most importantly, EMS and the hospital staff. In addition to that, we want to put more focus this upcoming term on businesses, small and large, through continued support of the grants legislation that we've pushed forward, and the creation and establishment of the court center, allowing individuals and groups to start with a stall and end up with a full-blown outlet. For those who haven't visited yet, please do check out the court center, where we can talk more during the debate. Thank you.
All right, Ledson.
Hi everyone, I am Jason Ledson. I am the candidate running for Blaine
Let me make
County.
my list of things.
I currently have quite a lot of plans for Blaine County. There's a lot of things that have been overlooked, starting with businesses. I'm looking to implement business grants to encourage more businesses up north, as well as lifting business restrictions so that regardless whether you're a felon, a violent felon, anyone should be entitled to be able to run a business. Whether it's small or big, everyone should have the same opportunities. Through that, we're also looking to improve on what's already in place through the legal distilling. I want to eventually work with the Los Santos County in providing Blaine County services down to the court center. In addition to that, also looking to continue funding the government agencies that work up north, as well as subsidizing EMS when they do come up north to assist with anything.
Hell yeah, I'm
Whether
so
it be
glad
flying
I
up
fucking
to
talked him.
do a mountain rescue, I'd love to help fund EMS in that way so that they can do more with that. Thank you.
Okay, Silas.
Hello everybody, my name's Silas Moreno. I'm running for the mayorship of Los Santos County. My platform is very simple. With me as mayor, you will get more money back in the hands of everyday people through businesses, events, and other ventures. You will also get a mayor's office that holds itself accountable through checks and balances that will be put in place through legislation. And you will get someone that has a renowned focus on culture and the arts and bringing back the sense of community to our county.
All right. First question for the candidates.
Wait,
here.
what did Twitter say?
You'll have a 3-month term. What is something you hope to achieve within the first month of your term?
That's directed at me.
To all candidates.
All candidates. My first month is very much going to be focused around the court center, which is a birth child of myself and a few others in my cabinet. A place where business can thrive through communal activity. A place for events. A place for people to break through the bubbles that currently exist and get to know each other. So, and hopefully from that, get more common understanding and, make things a lot more interesting, quite frankly. I think we've been in bubbles far too long, and those need to be burst.
Okay, Ledson.
Within my first month of becoming mayor of Blaine County, the first thing I'm going to be doing is focusing purely on businesses. A lot of businesses have been overlooked. I want to introduce funding so that you can be subsidized and actually make money, and also benefit and pay staff to have your businesses staffed all the time around.
All right, and Silas.
Within my first month, I aimed to focus on aiding businesses in getting a permanent spot, whether that be a property or otherwise, a place where they can lay their roots and grow, as well as permanent spots for things such as the arts, music, events, and what have you.
Okay. We'll go ahead and open the floor up to the public. If anyone wants to ask a question, just step up to the microphone.
Wait,
in
is
an
that
orderly
it?
line and go down the line.
ask a question. I'll ask a question.
How you doing, Flippy?
Good. Question: what separates each of you between the other candidate?
Yep.
Thank you. This is Flippy. I'm out.
Which direction do you want us to go there, Mark?
Let's start with Silas this time.
Yeah, I think with me, you will get, like I previously alluded to, some checks and balances, right? Safeguards for the mayorship position to ensure that it operates within its duties. Those can include things such as term limits and other checks, like I mentioned, to make the mayorship work within the greater picture of our political landscape.
Letson?
The one thing that separates me from the other candidates, well, at least some of them are currently in office right now, and there's changes that could have been made that have not been made that I want to make. I want to bring change to the county that should have been done months ago.
Yeah.
Which are still sitting there to be done. I'm focused and wanting to make sure things get done this time round, so no one's waiting.
Good. I like that. Persistence. I'm a crackhead. Probably see me around at all hours. And I think those two things, I'm a big fucking crackhead, to be honest, so I'll be around when you need me.
Amen.
All right. Good answer. Next question from the public.
Oh.
I'll make sure you're using the microphone.
Make sure you speak up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well,
There it is.
Keflam to all of the candidates. Best of
Keflam.
luck to all of you on your efforts with this upcoming campaign. On a fundamental level, I believe most of us can certainly agree that the mayorship, whether it is for Los Santos County or for Blaine County, is exceedingly demanding. Not only in just the job, overseeing legislature, but also overseeing and being available to the people. Now, I can understand having to juggle so many things at the same time can be exceedingly complicated. What can you do, or what do you plan to do, to make sure that you are there for people who tend to get brushed under the rug, such as lifers, or those who may not have the social connections to get a meeting with you?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go with Nino.
Okay. Ensuring that this communication with everyone can be a very big challenge. State announcements, as we all know, can be sent but easily lost. I think for myself personally, I always ask people to send me a text message, and every day I'll go back through it to make sure I have chatted with each and every person. We can have public forums, right? Similar to this one, in order to make sure that those can come up to the microphone. But I think it's even more important that a mayor, when they run into someone that they haven't met before, they take an opportunity to pull them aside and say, how are you doing? And give them the ample opportunity to tell you how their day is going and what kind of problems they're seeing. And if it is something that you, as the mayor, can do something about, you note it down and make sure your staff is aware of it. And I think that's the next big piece, is that make sure you have a very strong staff. Those that are connected in with the various aspects of San Andreas, whether it's medical related, psych related, business related, etc., so that the different pockets in our community, their voices are not lost.
Winston?
Well, I can't really top what Nino said. Nino's pretty much covered everything that I was essentially gonna say. I guess the most important thing for me is making sure I'm always being around, available. I will happily meet with anyone If they're wanting a private meeting, I'll happily meet with them at the city hall. In addition to that, my phone's always open, whether you want to text, call. If it's a lifer, I'll happily come to the prison and meet you at the prison.
Silas?
Yeah, the first sort of strategy I have for this approach is to, I mean, essentially stay true to my word. If you have a meeting with me, you have a meeting with me. You know, regardless if you're the chief of police or a small business person just starting out. You know, my calendar is gonna reign true, and you know, my word that you and I have a meeting together will stick. So, you know, not treating people, treating people with the same amount of attention regardless of who they are, where they come from is my strategy that I plan to employ. I would also like to assure all you that with me, you will see the resurgence of the weekly town halls. That was something that we had back in the day, but seemed to have lost more recently, where you can come. It'll be at different times during the day. Everyone can air out any questions.
Ramsey, thanks for dropping that gifty sub. What up, Glitter?
And I will also use those as an opportunity to tell you what I'm cooking. Keep you guys open and honest about what's in the pipeline. That way, when you see a law go into effect, you already understand it.
Indeed, thank you all for your answers.
Okay, just before this next question, I have had correspondence from Bobby Charles saying that he will be here soon and that he's flying back from China.
Oh.
Read into that what you will, but let's hear the next question.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, bruh? Mr. Silas, this question's directed at you, pal. You've been using big words the whole time, like checks and balances, and I was wondering if you could explain what that meant for the people in the back.
Yeah, sure thing. Like I said, you know, when I say checks and balances, I mean putting safeguards in place that the mayorship can't essentially overstep, right? Things like term limits, things like procedural boundaries that are laid out ahead of time that they'll be there that mayors have to follow for the future, not only for myself, but for future mayors.
Oh, so everything that is already in place? Okay, got it, man.
There are no term limits right now, sir.
Oh.
Okay,
This question.
Howdy, I'm Jamie McQueen. I feel like for the past 2 elections, we've heard an awful lot of platforms that sound incredibly similar to the ones today. A lot of candidates before said they want to focus on emboldening small businesses and
Yes.
making things feel less cliquey. And I personally don't feel as if that's changed much the past, half a year. How do each of you plan on actually bringing about change, building up those businesses, helping things feel less bubbly than they currently are?
Absolutely.
Start with Nino on this one.
Okay. That is been the vision of the court center. My administration spent the greater part of the last 2 months petitioning for the government to open up that facility. For those who have not had a chance to see it, I recommend you do. We are still in the phase for awaiting the remaining bits of construction, allowing for a place to run similar to Senior Buns with stalls, but without any sort of ownership individually. Because as we all know, once a stall is taken, it does not really come up for availability for everybody. So whether someone goes, it's going to be first come, first serve, and allow those individuals to then upgrade to outlets and in the future into the mall itself, which will be a separate facility to bring all businesses into one location. What that then allows is for foot traffic, for people that need, be it wood, be it car parts, be it someone wants to go interface with the lumber union, they can go to a little outlet right over there. And by doing so, they'll be running into other business people, some with a handful of employees, and some that might have singular stalls. And I think one area that has made it very difficult in the past to achieve this goal is, as you all know, properties are unavailable to any business. Not only do you need probably millions of dollars, they just don't exist. And even if you do get your hands on one, they're so spread out that by the time you find one, there's probably no one working there. So we want to bring people together into one place. And what better activity than commerce and entertainment? And to ensure that goal, we've been very open with bringing people on board onto our staff, which we've been doing this past 2 weeks, from different necks of the woods, right? Different areas of the city. And that includes bringing in folks like Potty Hottie from Wu Chang Records, folks over from Danks, some mechanics from different shops, so that we don't become one conglomerate, single, like communal mental, all right.
All right, Mr. Watson.
Yeah. So the way I'm looking to fix things with businesses, as I said at the start, I want to implement business grants for new and existing businesses, as well as lifting restrictions on business licensing. Right now, there's the restriction, if you're a violent felon, you can't have a business
that is
license up
directed
north.
at me.
And if businesses want funding, there's no avenue for that right now.
Wonder why
and
she's
I
so
want to
passive
create
aggressive.
that avenue and that opportunity.
All right, and Silas?
Yeah, my approach is, as I alluded to in our opening statements here, put more money back in your guys' hands. And to expand on that, whether you're starting a new business or you're opening a new venture of a pre-existing business, there's a lot of money sitting in the county account right now, and I want to see more of that go back to you guys. And so grants, all it takes is one conversation with me, get a little submission in, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Minus 270 million? Yeah.
Yes, hello. Thank you for your time. As a undecided voter, I was just curious, which of your fellow candidates you believe is most and least qualified for the position?
Let's start with Silas on this one.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's only myself and Nino running for LS County. I don't know if there is one answer to this question. But, I mean, it goes without saying, I believe I am the most qualified candidate for this position. 100%.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Just to add in there, Silas, there is also Finley Schmidt running for Los Santos County.
Well, of the ones here.
Okay, Lightson, you?
Well, goes without saying, I am the best candidate for Blaine County. As for the worst, I don't want to say who the worst is, as they're not here right now, and I don't think it'd be fair to slander someone without them being able to defend themselves and saying why they'd be the better candidate.
Yeah.
Nino?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. I think it's unfair to the other candidates.
Alright, fair enough. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
A question
Oh,
here.
actually, I do have an answer.
Alright.
The ex-sheriff is probably the worst candidate on this platform. So, there you go.
Okay.
These others are kind of cool, though.
In a similar vein to that, if you guys had to choose one candidate to be in your cabinet going forward, who would it be and why?
Yeah.
Start with you, Nino.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
If you had to pick one of the candidates that are running to be in your cabinet going forward, who would it be and why?
One of them. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a singular one. I think Letson's got some great ideas. I'm sure Silas has got some ideas. And then even those over in Blaine County. In terms of the way I've always operated my cabinet is those that have the passion towards helping civilians and the greater part of San Andreas, like, yeah, I want you, right? Everyone's got ideas. Why not make them happen? So, yeah.
Okay, let's.
There's no one good candidate. As Nino said, everyone has their own skill set in what they're good at. I think every candidate in my cabinet would be fantastic. A good mixture of everything is always a great way to get feedback and get ideas.
Okay, Silas.
Yeah, one person I would most certainly enjoy working with is Mumbles up north. What Mumbles has done for Grapeseed, which was very barren before he started, what he has done has been nothing short of awesome. And I know Mumbles has an incredible flair for that sense of community that I'm trying to bring back to Ellis County.
Interesting.
See, we have a question from the public.
No, this is not a question. This is an announcement. Is this microphone on? Ladies and gentlemen of Los Santos and Blaine County, San Andreas Major, today you will be graced by not a candidate, but the man we've all been wishing for. A legend, a legacy maker. He just came from a meeting from China with Xi Jinping himself, working out tariffs. If you want a brighter future, don't vote for that stooge over there, Lyson. Vote for the man himself, Bobby Charles, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Charles.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, we welcome candidate Charles to the debate. 32 minutes
Thank you so
late.
much, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Oh, shit,
Everyone.
no.
Round of applause.
Okay, Bobby. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Which county you're running in, your platform.
You know me. Most of you know me. Bobby Charles, you know, I am the former warden of a penitentiary. Now, let's look at these other candidates over here. What were they the former warden of, everybody? Now, let me go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert, they are the former warden of nothing, okay? What you got here is a bunch of people that act like that they know what the people want. Now, let me tell you this. I have a bachelor's degree in urban planning. You want to know what urban planning means? I can also urbanly plan how to economically make Blaine County a goddamn rocket ship, okay? You know, I'm also with the LSPD, you know, recently got married. I'm a family man, and I'm also a Republican. And you know what? We're going to make Blaine County go red this year. But I have to count on your guys' support. Can I count on your guys' support?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Bobby, we love you. We love
Absolutely
you.
not.
Save Blaine County.
The jetpack's kind of cool, but other than that, I don't know.
All right, is there any questions from the public?
Yeah, I got one more. All right. If elected, who's gonna be your deputy mayor for your next term?
Let's start with you, Bobby.
That is a great question. Thank you so much for asking. Now, the real question you should be asking is, who isn't my deputy mayor going to be? You know, I have picked some of the greatest people. You know, I got a lot of great people in mind. You know, I know the greatest people, okay? You know, we are still currently deciding on who my deputy mayor might be, but the real question is, who is Nino Chavez's deputy mayor going to be? Now, listen, Nino Chavez doesn't have a plan, everybody. Look at him. He's washed up. He's drinking a coffee right now at a debate. You see this? You see this right now? He is drinking a coffee at a debate.
You're running against Linson, Bobby. You're running against Linson.
Now, go ahead and ask me. Oh, look at him. He doesn't care about anybody here. Look at him. He's just over there sipping his coffee without a care in the world. But you want to know what? You want to know why I'm not sipping coffee? Because Nino Chavez is sipping on your rights as American citizens. But you know what? I'm going to give you guys more rights, and that's why I have to count on you to vote for me for Blaine County.
Hey, Nino?
Yes, absolutely.
Response to that?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not running against you, Bobby. We're running for different counties.
Okay, and who would be your deputy mayor, Nino?
I'm not a believer in deputy mayors. I think everyone in the cabinet needs to share equal responsibility across the board. And I think a deputy mayor just creates a power struggle conundrum. And I'm going to continue doing it that way, as cabinet gang has been running quite strong as a consequence.
All right, Watson.
As for myself, I'm not going with a deputy mayor. I'm going to be forming a small cabinet like Nino. I feel dividing the work up and reducing the bottleneck.
Dividing the work up because he can't do the goddamn work, everybody. You guys hear this? He can't do the...
He let you speak.
Yes, yes. You're great, Bobby. Like I said, I'll be splitting the work up amongst the cabinet so that there's no
Just like he's
bottlenecks
gonna
and no one's
split up your
overlooked.
rights in Blaine County, everybody.
Let's keep the interruptions to a minimum, Bobby.
That's all for me.
And Silas?
I love Bobby in this.
I share the same sentiment that deputy mayors inherently create some sort of, feud or what have you. But my approach to my cabinet at large is, I'm looking for people, not positions. I want to find people that are hungry, people that have grand ideas, and, want to put the work in. And then from there, all the titles and all that other shit will work itself out. I'm really focused on surrounding myself with really good and effective people.
Okay, next question.
I got two questions. First question is just for Bobby Charles. Bobby, you said you wanted to, focus on the economy up there up north.
Thank you.
How
Thank you so
are
much.
we supposed to trust you with the economy when you spent somewhere in north of $12 million on a jetpack for a fucking stunt for a mayoral debate?
Well, the thing is, my jetpack came from my investors and the people that backed my campaign. I have a lot of high-profile people. Xi Jinping of the Chinese Communist Party
Is that really a
support my
priority?
election.
Bobby? Is that really, are you spending your money on the people or? just
Now, the
cheap
question is, what you are looking at with that jetpack is when I'm in Blaine County, I promise you this now, I will be forming the Space Force of Blaine County. And what you are looking at is a prototype from Elon Musk that has been shipped over to me. That is the God honest truth.
Okay. Next question's for everybody. You've talked a lot about what your ideas are, but I want to sort of understand where your priorities are. What do you all think is the single biggest issue facing your constituents?
Okay, let's start with Silas.
I'd say the biggest single issue for the members of LS County is, just finding a place to start, right? Whether that's, a business, an event, or an idea, if you're an inventor or whatever it is. I think just finding a place to start. And my remedy for that is transforming the mayor's office into a resource for people to find that start. Find the ideas, find the funds, whatever it may be that you need. My philosophy is the mayorship is a public servant, and there's no better way to serve someone than to help them get on their feet. So for all you out there that have ideas, that have ventures that you're interested in, I'm going to be there to help you get those off the ground.
All right, Letson.
My goals, as I've said many times, my goals is on businesses. The people is all I care about. There's so many missed opportunities up north. I know people have big ideas, but they don't have the support for it. And I want to lay the grounds to put that support line in. So people don't have to dream. They can make their dreams come true. Whether it be owning a business or...
Said every candidate ever.
Oh, sorry, you got something to add to that, Bobby? You want to keep...
Yeah, I
on?
do have something to add to that. What I have to add on to that is, Letson, we want to see your tax forms. We want to know what you are paying in federal income tax. Because you know what? I am a man of the people, and I want to know what you're paying and how you have evaded taxes for the past 3.5 years. And we want to see your birth certificate.
Let's get
we
back
want
on
to know
track.
that you were born in San Andreas. How can we believe that he is really even a San Andreas citizen, everybody?
Again, my focus is laying the groundwork so people can thrive up north. That's my main goal.
I think
so you the people can thrive from Blaine County.
All right, Nino, what do you think is the biggest priority facing your constituents?
I think it's a two-part. Number one is their civil rights as people, regardless of what their criminal record may be. And the second is being able to propagate their own personal dreams. Everybody comes into Los Santos with an idea of what they want to become. Far too often, though, they're left with limited choices, oftentimes as a consequence of being detained, searched, and arrested with little cause. And as we've seen in the last 3 months, a lot of legislation didn't help it. Be it the draconian changes to the FOIA legislation costing everyone thousands of dollars just to prove their innocence, or the arrests and inability to fight and keep your record clean, all the while trying to start somewhere. Are you going to work at Senior Buns? Place is dead. Are you going to work tow trucking? Who are you going to run into? And that's why that court center is our beacon for that solution, not only as a place for people to begin and find reason and find a pathway to their personal successes, but a place where people can come to and bring up their problems. I want to highlight an example. Yesterday evening, there was a court case at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where a group of individuals once again faced a circumstance where effectively the Brady violation came into play. What does that mean? It means law enforcement officers not putting evidence entered into a case. Unfortunately, that shit doesn't exist in Los Santos County. Those are the kind of things I always keep an eye out for, and I ensure that my team finds a resolution, as we have in our track record. So, civil rights and making sure that people have a path to their own personal success.
Okay, Bobby, what's your number one priority?
My number one priority is, thank you so much for asking,
Yeah.
Your Honor. Do appreciate that.
The public asked it.
A lot of people
I
are
love
curious
Bobby.
of how I am going to make Blaine County a bustling economy. And I promise that when I am in office, I will be putting a 25% tariff on all goods imported from Los Santos County. Because you know what? I want to promote a self-sustaining manufacturing economy inside of Blaine County. And I also plan on buying Sanguine to Blaine County territory. Not only that, I do plan on purchasing North Yankton to harvest all of its resources and export them to our foreign adversaries.
Mm.
Day one, baby.
All right. Next question, please.
Can you hear me? Hello. I
hear
have
you.
a few questions for you, Bobby.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just, you know-
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, actually, let me start off by are you Hydra Gang, by the way?
I do not support. Hold up. I need to have a sidebar with my campaign manager. 1 second, gentlemen.
Oh, he's about to
Yeah,
tell
let's-
a lie.
I do not support or condone the activities of criminals, nor do I partake in any such activities. Remind them that you're a cop. You got this.
I do not support or condone any activities of the criminal variety that go against legislation in the penal code.
That didn't answer the question. Are you a part?
It's a yes or no question.
Now the real question is Nino Chavez a part of Chain Gang, everybody?
I didn't know you were the one asking questions here.
Yeah. I mean,
All right. Can I ask?
Did you want me to answer that?
No, do not answer that,
I
Nino.
mean, if you want to rebut to that, Nino, feel free.
What do you think, Bobby?
I didn't have a sidebar. Carmine.
Wide load coming through.
So he said.
Is Carmine running or is it Bobby?
I believe Bobby has indicated that Carmine is his campaign manager.
Yeah.
You lose your eyes.
I will be retracting my original statement.
All right.
And I will
good.
not. And I will be choosing to invoke my Fifth Amendment to not answer that.
Yeah.
Nino.
Yeah.
All right. I'll ask another question. Bobby, you know, if you ran, you know, let's say you're the mayor, would you be lying to the people? Would you ever lie to us, you know? All the citizens in Los Santos?
Are you an honest man?
Listen, I am an honest man. I work for the LSPD. I have never lied a day in my life. And you know what? I promise that these same principles that I have with me right now will transfer over to my mayoral campaign in my mayoral administration inside of Blaine County. I would not lie to anybody.
Remind them that you're a high school coach in Kentucky, small.
I am a high school coach in Kentucky.
All right, since you said you've never lied a day in your life, can you answer me why you decided to lie to everybody here and said this jetpack is yours and you just rented it for 50K for me about 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. You did also say I'm a member of Chen Gang.
Go back
Yeah.
to the fact that you're a high school coach in Kentucky.
Because remember, you don't condone, you know, gangs and stuff, but like you're repping Hydra Gang colors. So like, what is it? Are you a part of Hydra Gang or are you borrowing it from me?
Lawyer.
Say, tell them there are bad people on both sides. You got this.
Mr. Charles, are you providing an answer?
Yeah, I will be providing an answer. I need to have a sidebar with my camp. Carmine. Good. Okay. So.
Just don't answer it. Just answer something else. Just don't answer it. Just
What do you mean? I gotta like get at Flippy. So
just misquote him. Misquote him, gaslight him. Just ignore him. He doesn't matter. Okay, this is about you.
Gaslight gatekeeper.
What makes you think he's an addict? What the fuck?
All right, now the real question is. oh, hold up. Now the real question is, I support small businesses, and that is why I rented out this jetpack. Because listen, I'm a man of the people, everybody, and you know I believe in small businesses, and I believe in giving money to the people that deserve it most. If there is a service that I want to buy, I will support that business.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you just admitted to renting out that jetpack, though, after you said you owned it. Thank you.
No, Elon Musk gave me that jetpack.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bobby, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Are you deeming Hydra a small business?
Oh my.
Okay.
Counter argument.
No, don't make me clap back. I'll clap back right now. I'll
go
clap back
for
right
it.
now. You want me to clap back?
It's not a clap. It's a clarifying question, Bobby.
Okay, you wanna know what the fuck's a clarifying question? What the fuck you tell your barber when he pushed back your hairline? Silas, you dumb, stupid bitch. Listen, we can run it right now, bitch. We can run it right now, bitch.
My question here is, my question here is, why can people in Hydra not own businesses?
Yeah,
They're
you know
more
what?
than
Why can
just a label.
Silas. So, Ledson, what is this? You're out here saying that just because... what are you saying the Hydra Gang are incapable of owning business? Is this what I'm hearing right now, Ledson? You guys see this? He doesn't believe in the people of San Andreas. And, you know, this is the difference between me and my opponent, Ledson, here, is I care about the people of San Andreas. Unlike Ledson here, look at him over here, sipping his coffee. You know what that means? He's sipping the rights of the people of Blaine County away. That is what he is doing right now, and he's gonna do it tenfold when he's in office.
You know, Letson didn't say that, right?
Yeah.
He didn't answer that question.
That was Silas, Bobby.
Okay, Nino, can you just fucking let me have this, bitch?
What do you mean? We're not running for the same county. What do you mean? Let you have
the
this?
next question, please.
All right, yeah. My final question is actually very important.
Yeah.
Bobby, You know, how can we trust you with all the money the state has if I can't even trust you with like 40K that you owed me for like a month?
Oh.
Lies and slander. There's no proof of that. That is defamation of my character, and I'm not gonna have. This is defamation.
Oh, the evidence is in my record. Honestly, there's like 10 attempted murders because of you.
I'm calling the lawyer now, Bobby. We're getting this slander suit ready.
All right. No, I don't think he's gonna answer my questions. I'll just walk away. You know.
Next question, please. And I'll say at this point we'll cut the line off there. So, Carmine will be the last question.
Just one question. Do you have any plans to open the Crystal Casino?
That's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. I'm going to go ahead and take over this question. Now, the real question is, why don't we have a casino in Blaine County? Now, let me go ahead and answer these. You want to know why we don't? Laziness with the last administration. Kyle Pratt, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say, terrible mayor, okay? And you know what? I'm here to bring a new change to this administration, and I promise that we will be turning Paleto Bay into Las Vegas. We're going to have skyscrapers. You know how we're going to get this money? We are going to get this money after I purchase Sanguine, harvest all of the resources, and I put my 25% tariffs on all goods from Los Santos County.
All right, Nino.
The Crystal Casino is outside of the purview of the Los Santos County Mayor. So as much as I would love to see it, it's just not something that would be within our purview. However, with casinos being something that we can put into effect, that is definitely something that I would love to see, brought into the city through other means. Whether it's local businesses like that want to start it up, we can give them a business grant for it, get it up and running. But for the actual building itself, that would be completely outside of our purview, unfortunately. I'd love to see it. I fucking love casinos.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Next question, please.
You hear me?
Yep.
Hey.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there, it's Sheila.
Good to see you
also known
yesterday.
as Handy and Sandy. Y'all probably know me already.
Yeah.
East Shores born and raised, and I just
yeah,
gotta say that
God's
I've-
land. God's
I've been
fucking Sandy
witnessing
Shores.
firsthand this goddamn city go to shit
Mm.
more and more every year that goes by. It gets more
Yep.
and more liberal, more and more red tape.
Yeah.
Churches are being shut down.
Mm.
They separated our counties so they could take out taxes.
Yeah.
First of all,
That's
why
a-
are we being
there's a
taxed?
fucking jet.
That's
Th-
what I
th-
want
there-
to know.
there's a fucking jet.
Why the fuck
Th-
are we being taxed?
There's a fucking
Anyway,
jet. That,
it's supposed to be land of free. And I want to know why you're separating the counties and then taking all our tax money to, I don't know, do some dumb shit.
Sheila,
Something liberal,
Sheila,
probably.
I can answer that for you, Sheila. Sheila, I
Hang on,
can
I
answer
ain't
that.
done. I ain't done. I got a rant. All right, my next part is that my gun's getting harder and harder to get. I ought to have 3. I need one in my boot, one under my skirt, and one on the left side of my bra. Because that's my worst titty, and I need to fill it up a bit. And I
Yep.
need to be protected with my guns. How am
Yep.
I supposed to do that if y'all are taking it away, making it more and more hard? Making it more and more hard to go hunting and catch my own goddamn food, my own dinner.
Yep.
And also the wind turbines. Y'all are just building a bunch of wind turbines and are killing the birds. So you can replace them with drones. You think we don't know that? You think you don't know that you're controlling the weather so that you can sell more electric cars?
Speaking
and
the
put
goddamn
microchips in 'em?
gospel. Speaking the goddamn gossip.
What do y'all got to say about that? How you gonna fix it?
Sheila, I can address all of these problems. Now, Sheila, I am a firm believer, and, I am a Republican, and, you see the red tie, we are going to make Blaine County red. And you know what?
Okay.
I am tired of the liberals like Letson out here making life hard for everybody, because you know what? I believe that every Blaine County citizen should have a goddamn gun. You know what? It's going to be illegal to not have a gun when I'm around. And how I am going to make this happen is we will manufacture guns in Blaine County and sell them at a cheap price. We're not going to just be selling those fucking 1911s. We are going to manufacture our own firearms in Blaine County. Homegrown weapons. Okay, you know what we're going to do with these weapons?
All right.
We are going to sell these firearms at cheap and affordable prices for every Blaine County citizen. You want to know what else? You want to talk about what's been going on in Blaine County? I'm going to tell you how we're going to get this money back. My 25% tariff on all goods from Los Santos County. Because you know why? I am tired of seeing Blaine County's economy go in the fucking shitter, Sheila.
Yeah.
And I promise you this now, Sheila. If you elect me for mayor, verify you on Patriot Social, the new social media platform that I am inventing. You know, we're tired of being suppressed here on Twitter. As you guys know, I've been banned on Twitter multiple times for speaking the truth. And we are going to have Patriot Social. And I am accepting early investors into the Patriot Social. If anybody is interested, just send me some money. State ID 1666. And thank you so much for the question, Sheila.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Letson, do you have a response?
I have no response to that right now.
Oh, you see that? You see that? Letson has no response. You want to know why? Because he thinks that he's better than everybody. Look at him over there with his stupid ass perm, whatever the fuck that is.
Wait, he's got the copy cuff too. Bro,
Listen, Sheila, I'm not going to make fake promises that Bobby Charles is making to you right now.
Okay.
Don't listen to him.
Okay.
He's going to ruin your dreams. You're going to be more sad when he gets voted in.
Okay, listen.
All right.
You shut your goddamn mouth right now, okay? Listen, we can run it right.
Oh,
I can beat your ass right
struck a nerve, have I?
Bobby, let's
you
not
want to talk about who
threaten
struck a nerve?
candidates.
Let's be honest here, Letson.
Oh.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say, Letson?
Are you a
What you
little
gonna say?
liar?
What you gonna say, you
Nino,
pussy
you got any
bitch?
more
What
of
you
that
gonna say,
tea
you
over there?
pussy bitch?
Where's that campaign manager? Do you need your campaign manager to
Let's
speak
not
for you,
incite
Bobby?
violence here.
I'll defend myself. Letson, I'm gonna let you know this now. If you approach me, I will defend myself. I will defend myself.
Can we get one DOC up here just in case?
God bless you, Bobby. If you need my
All right.
support in your campaign team, you call me, darling.
Sheila, you're hired. Talk to Carmine. You're hired.
Okay.
Welcome to the team, Sheila. Welcome to the team.
All right.
All right. Tony, your question.
I got a question for Bob. Hello?
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, we can hear you.
How you doing, Tony?
Oh, okay, perfect. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Mayor? Hey, Bob, I got a question for you, all right? As pointed out in the gentleman with the monkey masses line of questioning, it seems you have a habit of lying. And
Bobby,
I'd like to ask you about your recent
consequently,
travel
has
history.
actually
You
helped
mentioned that
Nino
you visited
by
China
getting up
and,
here.
Talked to my uncle, Xi Jinping, and you know, I made some calls and everything, and it seems like there's no records of you leaving or entering the country within the past 72 hours. Can you explain that?
I told you Bobby was a liar.
I need to have a sidebar with my campaign. Carmine Sheila. Carmine Sheila.
Also, I think Bobby's campaign manager should be up here instead.
I'd like to make note. My personal opinion, if I may, Murray.
Yeah.
I think Bobby has no place to be mayor of Blaine County, let alone a cop. So, you know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And you know what, Nino? I think you have no place being up here on this goddamn stage, dude.
Yeah.
And you know what, Tony? I have an answer to your question. You
Your
said
entire
that your
platform
uncle
is
Xi
Fred's
Jinping-
platform from last election.
Okay.
I noticed
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Listen, you drink your goddamn soy milk coffee. You son
it's
of a
black
bitch.
coffee.
You shut your fucking mouth.
It's
No.
black coffee.
I'm talking to Letson with his stupid ass coffee.
That,
And you know
that's
what,
Silas. And I was the one talking, not him.
You know what, Tony? Tony, let me
Bobby
go ahead
the
and tell
liar,
you.
everyone.
Let me go ahead and tell you, Tony. You said that I did not talk to your uncle Xi Jinping. Well, you know what, Tony?
Yeah.
What, are you going to speak it out?
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I hear the cricket's actually speaking louder than it's me.
Say that. It means fuck your
Oh shit, I hear the crickets too now. Fuck.
What? Carmine, get back up here. Carmine, get back up here.
Would you like
One
Carmine
second.
to answer the question? I
I'm
just
looking.
I just want an answer.
I need like more people in the Chinese Chow Ni Ma? Can I say that? You know what,
What'd you
Tony?
say about-
I
wait,
can
what'd you
rebuttal
say?
that. Chow Ni Ma, Tony.
It's
That's what I
Townie
think
Ma,
about you.
okay? So first off, if you're gonna speak my language, speak it correctly. Aight?
Oh shit.
Tony,
Okay,
can we get a translation?
You want to know what I think about that question, Tony?
Is that you
This
couldn't
right
answer,
here,
like, the
Tony.
other
That's what I
question?
think about your question.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
pointing to
You
my
couldn't
balls.
answer that question.
Yeah, I'm pointing to my ball.
And not only that too,
Yeah.
Bobby, let's continue. So there's a non-answer from you. Okay, we got it. You're a liar. Now,
Okay, you know
we
what?
also-
You know what?
we al-
I
also-
didn't go
wanna
to
ask you,
China.
too, when it comes to what was that?
I did not go to China. You want to know where I went?
It looks like you overshot to Korea or something because you didn't go to China.
You want to know? Go ahead and ask me where I went, Tony.
I saw you were playing Path to Exile 2 on social media, right? With that boosted account.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Nino.
Look, let's move along here. Let's talk about your fiscal responsibility, Bobby. It seems that you have been owing multiple people money. You owe the gentleman that asked the question earlier. You owe him 40K. You lied about your spending with the jetpack. And in fact, you also owe me.
Write that down for the defamation lawsuit. Carmine, write that down.
You
Defamation.
also owe me 90K and another lawyer, Robin Ferrara, 90K as well for representing you in a prosecution case. Now, I have a question. You have a habit of lying. Now you have a habit of fiscal irresponsibility. How can you stand there and say you're a choice for Blaine County when you have shown that you can't tell the truth and you have no reason to be touching anybody's budget?
Okay, you want to know who can't tell the truth? That is such a great question. And by the way, that's such a great question, Tony. But you want to know who cannot tell the truth? Letson. Look at him over there,
He
sipping
hasn't said
his
a word.
stupid-ass coffee.
You can't lie if he hasn't spoken.
And you want to know something else, Tony? You want to know something else? Tony, I promise you this now, Tony. I am going to win this goddamn election.
You promised you were
whether
going to pay
like
me
it or
2
not.
weeks ago.
You know what, Tony? I'm going to go and say it now. I ain't going to pay your bitch ass back. You ain't getting the god.
There we go,
God
guys.
from me, Tony.
A promise not delivered by Bobby Charles, and that will be the theme
Yeah.
of his administration.
Yeah.
You want to know something? I
tell
make
me,
a
Your
promise that I pay all my bills on time, if anything ahead of time.
So,
unlike Bobby Charles.
I think
also, Bobby, you have another week to pay that 90K or it's going up again.
All right, next
See that?
question.
He's threatening me. That was a threat.
Bobby, let the person ask the question.
Hello, everyone. In the
I don't
past
engage.
year, Mayor Chavez is the only mayor to actually survive a full term, not only one term, but 2 terms. My question to the 3 other candidates is, in your first 3 weeks of office, what action are you going to take that leads to you being removed from office or going on a permanent vacation for the remainder of your time?
You want to know what question is? Well, as a Republican, we have a lot of enemies because you want to know why people are scared of the Republican Blaine County. And you know what? People are going to try their hardest to sweep this county from under me, but I promise you this. I have reason to believe that there is uranium on Sanguine and Blaine County will be collecting the uranium and we will be constructing nuclear weapons for our own protection. So that's
Yeah.
not going to happen. Question has been answered.
Yeah.
I do have foreign trade deals with Russia, Iran, and other countries, and I am going to be getting intercontinental ballistic missiles for our protection.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, so Bobby's answer is to create weapons of mass destruction, and I think is that
Weapons
treason?
of mass and minor destruction.
As a deterrent.
Okay, Bobby wants to destroy miners. Letson.
As for me, I have no intention of getting removed. Unlike Bobby, I'm not a liar. So,
yeah.
You can rest assured once I'm voted in, I'll be there for the whole term and I will rerun again if given the opportunity.
You know what? He's not going to rerun again because he's going to get a felony while he's in office. Everybody know embezzlement is a felony, and I promise you that is what lying Letson is going to do.
Silas.
I mean, I have every intention of seeing it through. You know, otherwise I wouldn't run in the first place. The only thing that's gonna take me out is anything outside of my own agency. But you know, I'm not gonna go down without a fight.
Yeah.
You want to know who's going to take a... the Republicans of Blaine County are going to take him down if he wins this election, and we are going to take him down with our ideas. Nothing physical, with our ideas, we are going to take him down.
Yeah. I think,
Wunderbar. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I thought it was Frost.
Loud and clear.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Oh,
Yeah,
it
Rick.
is.
Oh,
Hey, everyone.
welcome back.
Slick Rick. You might know me from shooting Slacks in the face. Hope that guy's fucking dead.
Based.
All of these
Yeah.
questions people have asked, but they don't mean a thing. Let's get to the topic that matters most. 3 months ago, I left this city because life became dull, boring, and devoid of fun. The DOJ became worse than Bobby Charles playing competitive Valorant. I need
shut the
a
fuck up,
reason
bitch.
to wake up. That being
Yeah.
said, who can I count on to reinstate weekly DOJ freak-offs? I need it. Please, I need it.
Rick, the judge debates were on Thursday. You missed them.
Yeah.
Did he say did he freak off?
No, DOJ. DOJ.
I think I can respond to that. My past administration of the last 3 months resolved that issue you're referencing.
You guys been?
Yeah.
You've been having them?
This is she.
No. You want freak-offs?
Yeah. I want to reinstate them. Weekly DOJ freak-offs.
Why don't you fucking just put your cock on Twitter?
Yeah, you know what, Slick? Get up here. Get up here, Slick. Let's show him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Rick,
wait, what the fuck?
Get off the stage.
Do it.
Rick, get off
Rick,
the stage.
what the fuck happened to you?
You'll see.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh,
Jesus,
yeah.
whip down his dick.
Put it back in.
Put your pants up, Rick. Come on.
You're not gonna get me,
His dick's
bitch.
still out. His dick's still out.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right.
All right, Carmen, final question.
Maybe about that marching.
The best voter is a learned voter, a voter that knows what they're voting for. I
Yeah.
looked into all of you, I looked into you, Silas. Moreno, right? You're a lawyer. Great cases. I've seen all the cases you've won. You're
Did
a
he
great
need-
guy.
did he just get
Nino
shot?
Chavez, I don't even need to bring anything up. You're a two-time mayor, setting up the court center. You're a great man. Bobby Charles over here was the warden of the prison, now a respected cop. He's already run for mayor
Oh,
once
it's a
already.
snowball.
Like, I know all of you, but Letson, who the fuck are you, Letson?
Lion
That's what I
Letson. Get it
asked
right. Lion Letson, Carmine.
Lying Letson. This is what I asked myself. So I looked into you. I got a few questions for you, Letson. Okay.
Okay.
I looked at your MDT profile and something stood out to me. You've had several of your guns reported stolen and then found.
May I ask, are you using police resources to look into a candidate?
No, I clarified
leaking
this
information in a public setting?
This is public information. This is in the public domain. Okay, everybody can have
Is it?
access
I'm gonna
to
check
this.
right now.
That
Yes,
second
it is.
sentence inferred otherwise.
Yes, it is. It's on his profile.
This
I don't
was
see
the
any
profile
mentions
is not
of,
accessible
running
to
because he's Bobby's
anybody.
campaign manager.
Yeah, I don't see any
Internal
mentions
documents.
of reported firearms on
one
the
second.
public profile. Maybe the private one,
Yeah,
Carmine.
those are internal
Carmine,
documents.
Carmine,
right there.
pull out, Carmine.
I think
Carmine,
Bobby
pull
should get
out.
disqualified for that.
Jesus Christ.
I think Carmine might lose his job for that.
Bobby, did you put him up to this?
No, I am not affiliated with Carmine Costello at all. I am not affiliated.
Did you not refer to him as your campaign manager
All right,
multiple times?
some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I'll move on. You run a food booth, right? You work at one of the booths? That's to you, Letson.
Me? Used to, not anymore.
It's a coffee shop, right?
I used to own the coffee shop a long time ago.
Yeah, the one run by Jordan Walker, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, Jordan Walker, who's also voting for you.
Okay, what is
Jordan
the
Walker
issue?
Jordan Walker is a known Hydra member to me. I know he's a Hydra member. Okay, are you Hydra Gang's clean guy?
Carmine, I've known Jordan Walker for a very, very long time. Him and I ran businesses together. And
Thank you for answering that question.
He's forgot
Next question.
to mention
Tell us
he
about the
ran
Diamond
illegal
Dogs.
businesses.
Tell us about that Diamond Dogs. Yeah, I heard about them. You were a member of theirs. Close associate of Reed Dankleaf, a known psychopath, crazy guy. You can
actually, could
I don't get what the past has to
if I may, I'd like to address this. Actually, I
Nino.
think this
Mayor
right
Nino,
here is kind of an
question wasn't for
example
you.
of.
This question wasn't for you. It's for Letson.
I know,
want
but
Letson to answer these questions.
and that's
this
fine.
is a debate. There is some back and forth.
This is sort of the mentality that my administration has been fighting against for some time, and wants to continue to fight. Is that individuals, even in this crowd today, you may be changing your circles. You may have a criminal past. You may have one in the future. But your past should not dictate how people not only treat you, but how you are categorized. And to see my fellow candidate on the left have, 10 years of his history thrown in his face, it's disgusting and despicable. Carmine, you should be ashamed of yourself. To be honest,
You know what, Carmine? You should not be ashamed of yourself.
I'd like to point out
why you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself, Carmine.
that Carmine, you yourself, your own family, have fallen in the trap of getting felonies themselves. Were they not given opportunities to turn their life around? Do people in this crowd not deserve the opportunity to turn their life around, or should they be just labeled and discarded? No.
I keep good company with good people and good folk, okay? So does Bobby Charles.
If that was the case, you
my
yourself would
knowledge-
not have been fired multiple times over.
Literally suspended right now.
I'm not the one on the chopping block,
Oh,
Nino Chavez. Listen it.
Weren't you with Bobby running
Did
down?
you put lead in Flint, Michigan's waters? I read that too. Yeah, I know you. Your family, they're frackers.
You know what?
Yeah, I heard all about that, Letson. That's where you get your last name from, isn't
Just
it?
confirming you're Bobby's campaign manager, right?
Answer the question.
This is
Letson.
great because I'm able to spin this.
Answer the goddamn
You know what I
question,
mean?
Ryan.
Not even spin it, but like use it to point out
There's
my own
nothing to
platform
answer because
points.
I have no answer to something that doesn't exist.
You don't know why you don't have no answer, because you're not prepared. Listen, he doesn't have any policies.
Mhm.
He's not prepared. That's why he can't answer any of these questions. You know, a good
Bobby,
politician.
if you're going to speak, get back on the stage.
You know what? You know what, Murray? You're banned from Patriot Social when it comes out. You heard me. You're banned.
Yeah, you freedom restrictor.
Bro, your ass heard me banned from fucking talking in a goddamn second. Or shut the fuck up.
That's a threat. That's a criminal threat. He just threatened us.
Bobby, get back on
That's
stage.
Juan Carlos Hernandez. That's Juan Carlos Hernandez, people.
All right, with no more questions, I'll ask each candidate if they have any final remarks or statements they want to give.
Sure.
And then afterwards, we have an announcement from the DOJ, and then we'll close things up.
Absolutely. In the past 3 months, my administration has brought legal street racing to the city. Put about $30 million in event funding in the last 6 weeks alone. We have brought the ability for people in Blaine County to begin selling their liquor with liquor licenses. Down here, you can see the new legislation over on City Hall. We've brought the ability to sell legal weed. We are working and fighting to open up pharmaceutical companies with Dr. Nia Nash, the head of SAMA. We have fought against legislation that was in the state that prevented you guys, everybody in this crowd, to be able to fight for their rights properly, whether it's the FOIA legislation, whether it's the current approval process. And we have brought forward the ability that anytime anybody in this crowd has a problem with how law is conducted, you can not only bring it forward, but it must be publicly put on record. You'll see that going into practice in the next week or so. This is a fraction of the things that my administration has done, and we will continue spending equal, if not more, effort making sure that you are protected.
Let me, Nino Chavez, before I get into that, I have one question for you, Nino.
Yes.
No more questions, Bobby. It's final remarks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you're up. Now, most of you are asking yourselves, why is Lion Letson up here on this
Court
stage?
Center's already known.
Why?
That's why I'm
You wanna
hitting
know why
other
he's
things.
up here on this stage? Simple question.
Don't need to
is
rerun
he
it.
thinks he is better than all of you. You see how he's up here on this staircase? He's looking down at you.
Oh God!
Get down! Get down!
Everybody get down. Name the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit.
I think it hit my ear! I think it hit my ear! I think it got me in the ear!
Let's move the candidates off the stage.
Carmine! Carmine!
We need to evacuate!
Maybe the other way, huh?
How you doing, Jesus? How's it going?
Candidates?